All right, so congratulations on taking the first step toward time freedom and sales on repeat. Now, with the system, your options are truly limitless. In this video, I am going to show you how to get set up quickly with your System.io account and with the funnel so that you can jump right in and start making sales. So after adding the share funnel to your System.io account, under funnels, you're going to find the share funnel and click on it to edit it. So jumping into this share funnel, you can see that we've got a squeeze page. We've got the squeeze page's thank you page. We've got a sales page, an order page, an upsell, a thank you page. So this is really jam-packed. This is a high converting sales funnel where, you've got literally everything that you need to jumpstart your business. And I'm going to be walking you through each of these steps so that you can see how each of them is set up and how you can make any edits that may be required and that sort of thing. All right, so let's jump into the squeeze page. Now, in order for you to edit this page, you simply click on the step on the left-hand side, and then on the right here, you will see that either you can view the funnel step, you can edit the page, or you can change the page template, which I don't suggest that you do because changing the page template is going to remove absolutely everything that is on the current page. So rather just go ahead and hit the edit button. Once the page loads, you are able to see a preview of what the page actually looks like. So this looks a little bit squashed over here, but that's just because it's not full view. If we click on this tab, you will see this is exactly how it is going to look. So another way of checking what this is going to look like on an actual screen is you can just hit this preview button over here on the top right. Looks like a little eyeball. And now here you're able to see exactly what a person viewing the page is going to see. This is an exact duplicate. So yeah, this is precisely what they're going to be seeing. If there's anything here that you don't like or that you feel needs changing, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. But at least here you're able to see what the preview is going to look like and decide if anything does need changing or not. So let's jump back to the editor page. And here, just click on that tab so that we can get the elements again. So basically, if you would like to change the heading or any of the copy, you're literally just going to click in the block and you're going to make the changes that are required. So maybe you want to bold that, you're going to hit the bold button. Either you can use the buttons up here in the WYSIWYG editor, the bold, italic, underline, strike through, change the color of the text over here, or even link to something here. You can also use the shortcut keys. So on a Windows machine, it would be Control B for bold, but on a Mac, you're going to use Command B for bolding. And then if you want to unbold that, either you can again select it and Command or Control B, or you can just undo what you've done. You can also use the undo button in the top left here. Again, you can, make any changes down here that you want. Maybe you don't want these emojis. You simply delete them like you would in a normal text editor. The other thing that you could do is, perhaps you want to change the background of the section. So you'll see hovering over the section there, it shows you section. You simply click on that in order to be able to get the edit options on your left-hand side. Now, you'll see under color, you can change the background color. So I don't know, let's pretend we want that in a bright luminous orange. I do not recommend this, by the way, but yeah. If you wanted to change the background color, that's exactly how to do it. Maybe you want this a lighter shade of orange. So you're going to take this gradient option and you're just going to swoosh that over to the left to get the exact lightness that you are requiring. So I am going to go ahead and delete that because I don't like that. But you can really go ahead and just go all out. You're even able to change the background image. So if you click on this button on the left, you can upload your own image over here, and then your images will appear down here. So let's pretend we uploaded this image. We're going to click on that, going to hit the insert button, and whoosh, there is your background. Obviously this makes the text illegible, so you would want to go ahead and change the color of the text to be white so that it's, you know, actually legible and people can read it, right? But again, I'm going to go ahead and just reverse all of that to be original. All right, and if you wanted to, let's say, add some more fields to this box over here on the right hand side, perhaps you needed their last name, perhaps you needed a telephone number, I don't know what you might need, but you can go ahead and add more fields. And the way you do that is by clicking on the box itself to get all your elements on the left hand side, and then scroll down to where it says form. Here you're going to hit the input form button, and what I like to do is actually hold it, like click and hold, and then drag it to where you actually want it. So, you know, perhaps you want it underneath first name, you're just going to drop it in over there. Now you can see that there's a warning that has appeared because an input type has not been selected. So what that means is, like, it's just a box, it's just a field at this point, and nobody actually knows like what it's for, and the system doesn't know what you actually want inputted in here. So if you click on the box itself, again on the left hand side, you're going to see the different input options. So here is an input type that you can select from. So you can select city, company name, country, email, first name, phone number, etc, etc, etc. The list is extensive. So let's pretend it's phone number. You're going to stick that in there, and it's going to automatically populate with this. Let me just hide this so you can see it fully. So you can see that it is automatically defaulting to an American phone number, and it's allowing somebody to add in their phone number on within that text box. Here you're also able to, you know, change the placeholder color. So maybe you want this in orange. I don't know. Okay, so we've changed the text that says phone number in orange, but again, I don't recommend that. So let's just go back to what the default color was. I don't know what it was, so let's just hit the back button. There we go. All right. And again, you know, you're able to change the font size, change the line height if you need it. You can change the margins as well. So by changing this from 25, let's say, to 0, you can see that now there is no space whatsoever between these two fields. Again, I don't recommend doing that because we want it to be as easy on the eye as possible. You can also change these from rounded corners to square corners. If that's what you want, you simply change these from 5 to 0. You can add shadows onto the fields itself. So maybe you want a soft shadow. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this very clearly on here, but let's give it a try. So here you can see that there is a soft shadow on the second field instead of a hard box around the first. So let's do another preview and you'll be able to see it a little bit more clearly here. This one is the soft shadow versus the hard box around the field. So literally what I'm trying to explain here is that the customizations on these pages is absolutely endless. You just really need to fiddle around with it a little bit and see what you like, what you don't like, remove the things that you don't want by clicking on the little trash can. And then, obviously once you're done, you're going to hit the Save Changes button. The one thing, that I forgot to mention was with this Download Now button. So there's a couple of things here that you need to be aware of. So either you can hit the Submit form, and this will then take you to possibly the next step, or you can even get taken to a custom URL. Now, if it's to the next step, the user will be taken to the next step within the funnel, which in this case would be the thank you page where they can download their free guide. We'll show you that in the next step. But aside from that, you can also download a file. You can, go to the next step URL. You can open the next URL or a different URL. You can show a pop-up. So there are very many different options that can be taken when somebody hits the download now button. My recommendation is to submit the form and then take them through to the next step within the funnel. Now, this button over here, do you want to enable a double opt-in on this form? Basically, this sends an email to the user to say, they are going to be subscribed into your list and that they basically authorize future emails to be sent to them. So I always encourage people to hit this double opt-in just to make sure that, nothing will be marked as spam within their system, etc., etc. You're also able to change your font types. So perhaps you don't want, this font as a bold. So maybe you just want a regular. There we go. You can change that there. Maybe you want it extra bold. Change it there. So really you just need to play around a little bit and see what you like, what you don't like. Make sure you hit the save button and of course hit the exit button to get taken back to your funnel. All right, so once somebody has hit the submit button and they're taken to the next step in the funnel, this is the page that they're going to be taken to, which is basically the squeeze page. Thank you. So again, you can view the funnel step just to see what you're working with. So this is the page that you are going to be working on and editing accordingly. So again, let's just go back to our editor and we can then go ahead and edit the page. Again, if you want to make any text edits, you can go ahead and click on the actual text or, make some text changes as you see fit. If you wanted to make a change on this image, you just go ahead and click on the image. On the left-hand side, click on this update button. And you can then go ahead and upload. You can go ahead and select the image that you want and then insert that into the space accordingly. If you scroll down, you can see that we've got the start your download button over here, and this is going to allow people to be able to start their download immediately without having to actually wait for the email to arrive in their inbox. So first of all, we're going to click on this link. Now there's two ways that we can do this. Either we can open up this link in a new URL, in which case all we will do is we will simply add in the link to the file in this particular field over here. You can see that this is linked to my SharePoint, so I've just gotten the link and copied that and pasted that in here. The other way that you can do it is by clicking on download file. Now, what we do here is we literally just upload the file into the system. And we select it from our files over here and we hit the insert button. So if we've now saved the changes and we preview the page, by clicking on this here button, you will see it opens up. If we wanted to go back and edit this to open up a URL, and we've put that share folder file in there, we're going to hit the save button. We hit the preview button. And if we click on start download, this will simply open up that link you can see in my SharePoint inside the actual window itself. Boom. So either way, they have the option of downloading the file and it's on their machine. So this is the way I prefer to do it, so I am going to leave it as such. I've got a little button here which says, if you enjoyed this free guide, help us spread the word by sharing it. So this is literally just opening to facebook.com. I've got nothing special going on there. But this is just a good way for us to start spreading the word about this, because what you'll see inside of the e-guide is that there are a lot of affiliate links and links to the actual product itself. So, you know, by getting other people to view this ebook actually helps us in the long run. So that's why we've done that the way that we have. Alrighty. And then below is a list of resources that I use in my online business. And as you can see, I haven't yet finished this, but what I am doing is basically all of these links are affiliate links to whatever it is that I am using. So every time somebody clicks on one of these links, I will get an affiliate commission if they make a purchase. So I recommend that you also update yours so that you are getting a commission whenever somebody clicks on any of your links. But of course, if you don't have any of these to begin with, and perhaps you know, you just want to continue to add value to somebody that is coming onto this page, you're welcome to leave my links there. That's absolutely no problem. You can just go ahead and update yours as soon as you've got your own affiliate links to change these to. All right, so I'm going to go back so that we can move on to the next stage.